Hey, what's going on, vets? Markel here, back with another video. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. Today I do plan on getting my hair cut, so I apologize for the little beard I got going here. But anyway though, I was talking to a friend recently who was telling me about issues they're having with their family back home, and they thought that they were gonna be looked at one way, and he ended up feeling like he should have never went back home where he's from. And I get that. I get that myself. I understand that because I was looked at as the black sheep of my family, like some of you veterans out there who were looked at as the black sheep of your family. I wish I had, growing up, some of the relationships that I see here. Like, family here is really close knit, and I'm in South America. For those of you watching for the first time, they're really close knit. I never had that growing up as a kid. We were close, but there were always family members that had tension with each other. And, you would watch programs on TV and you would see all these families together and everybody smiling and laughing and having a good time. That wasn't a reality for me. And I was also looked at as the one who wasn't going to amount to much, the one who was never going to do much. It was always going to be your cousin over here or this person over here. And as things turned out, I ended up doing a lot better than most thought, right? And I remember anytime I accomplished a goal that I wanted, I would want to go back home where I was from and show people, hey, look at what I'm doing. I'm able to get this now. I'm able to do this now. And wanted to share that with my family, right? And some people would receive it well. Others would take it as, oh, you think you better than me. Or you would, learn something and you would try to share what you learned with the people back where you're from, right? Because, growing up in the South, there wasn't a whole lot of opportunities, especially in a small town in the South. There wasn't a whole lot of opportunities there. And then sometimes, you would try to let them know about job openings that's in the area you're in, or, try to help bring people along with what you were doing and the experiences that you're having. Some people would be interested, but the vast majority would be like, nah, I'm good right here, what I'm doing. I'm not trying to deal with all that you got going on or whatnot. And now fast forward 30 years later, I'll occasionally get that message on Facebook. Man, I wish I would have listened to you way back when. My life would be totally different now. I see you retired. I'm still struggling and still trying to do such and such. I mean, those are life decisions. And you can't feel like it's your fault that some of the people that you grew up with, whether it's family or friends, are not on the same level that you're on or can't do what you do. You didn't cause that. That was a decision that they made. But not only that, man, it's like you shouldn't still be trying to seek, in my opinion, validation for things and thoughts that people have about you when you go back to where you're from. A lot of times when you're going back, you change so much, and a lot of them are still the same way you remember them as a kid. They're just older now, but for you, you are so much different and you're into so many different things, and your life has evolved so much compared to what a lot of people you're around that you grew up with. They're still the exact same way they were when you left. And that's not your fault. You shouldn't feel that it's your fault. That is not your fault. Those are life's decisions. Those individuals, families and friends, had the same opportunity you had. Remember, you slept on the same floor they slept on. You went to the same school. You ate the same foods. You participated in the same sports. You did all those same things together. But when it came to making a life-changing decision, you chose a different path than what they chose. And if your life turned out better, way better than expected, that's not your fault. You shouldn't feel guilty about that, and you shouldn't be seeking validation from people who are never going to accept whatever it is that you accomplished in life or where you are right now in life. A lot of times, and it's unfortunate, the only time you really hear from people is when they need something from you. They're not calling just to say, hey, how you doing? I'm just checking on you to make sure you're okay. It usually starts out, hey, how you doing? Can I borrow $100, $500? I need to pay this or I need to do that. And if you give it to them, you don't hear from them again until the next time they need something. So those are like toxic relationships I try to stay away from. I really do. And it's not just, you know, friends and families. It can be people that you met along the way in different areas. Like I told you guys before in different videos, you know, I'll still have people that I met in other countries that'll reach out to me because I chose to help them, usually because I feel sorry for them, which I don't anymore. I would feel sorry for them and be like, all right, man, you know, I'll lend you this and make sure you pay me back when you get paid, that type of thing. But I just see that that kind of stuff, it really doesn't help them. It's basically a crutch. The only way people like that are going to learn, in my opinion, is they got to suffer through it, go through it, and then learn the next time, hey, I can't spend all my money, and at the end of the month, I got nothing. And it reminded me of that this morning where I get this text message. Hey, man, I know I haven't talked to you for a while, but you think you can lend me $200? I didn't even respond. I have some family members that are the same way, that'll reach out and ask like that. And, you know, I pretty much have learned to just ignore stuff like that and move on. Now, I'm not telling you that's what you need to do, but I wanted to bring up this conversation because I know the feeling, ladies and gentlemen, veterans out there, growing up in an environment like that. Some of you have not. Some of you guys are really close with your family, and I commend you and your family for that. But some of us, we are looked at as outsiders. Just the way we talk, the way we carry ourselves, the things that we have, the way we dress. There's a lot of little things that get pointed out to you when you are going back to where you're from, thinking that, you know, you can try to help bring people along with you and show them a different way. You get a lot of pushback, you get a lot of resentment, you get a lot of jealousy. So I understand that, guys. And for me, my solution has been to just stay clear of it. That's a lot of negativity that's weighing on you, and it's not going to get better. Like if you were to move back there thinking that it was going to get better, it's not going to get better. They're going to look at you like a bank. You're someone that they can go to get what they need for help. And once they get what they need for help, they really don't have a need for you after that until the next time they need help. So I have just learned from me, and I'm not trying to tell other people what to do, but for me, to let them be who they are and let me be who I am. And the people who want to check on me and talk to me are the people I choose to call and talk to and have a conversation with, cool. But that's as far as I take it now. So I don't know if this little session I have is going to help anyone out there, but I just wanted to let people know you're not the only person that's ever dealt with situations like that, or try to come up with solutions of how to deal with it. That's just the way I choose to deal with it, which is to stay away from it, to stay clear of it. I got enough going on in my life dealing with disabilities than to add on more stuff and layers from family members or so-called friends or people you grew up with. Just let them be who they are and you continue to live your life. Okay, guys? So with that being said, hey, I appreciate everybody watching as always. And until the next time, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.
Seems
Joy.
like good times don't last always, but I'm hoping it does. It seems like you switched up on me, another one bites the dust. I tried, I'm done giving up. Throw in the towel, no luck. Cause I can't keep holding the friendship if you giving it up. And if you go apart, I'm okay with it. But if you need to say, you should speak on it. And I ain't even playing no games, switching in and out of lanes in the cars we used to dream about. Running up a big bag, big amount. Love you long time, but I'm bowing out. Bowing out from a close friend. Another lost friend, another dead end. They say you gon' lose some friendships. They say you gon' lose some friends. I guess I'm understanding now. I guess I understand. I know. Yeah. I know. Yeah. It ain't no problems, it ain't no beef. From the same hood, same kind of jeans. Got any problems, you can call me. One call away, baby, believe.